By the end of this video, you're gonna know exactly how to torture a narcissist the right way. So stick around, I've got a lot of good stuff for you today. Let's dive in. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tamie M. Joyce. I'm the founder of Tamie M Coaching and the creator of the Freedom class and the Ascension class. Please take a second to say hello and introduce yourself in the comments section below. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss a new video. So let's talk about how to torture a narcissist the right way. But first, a disclaimer. If you've ever felt in physical danger around the narcissist or have actually experienced physical abuse by their hands, some of the advice in this video might be dangerous for you to follow. If this is the case for you, please get help from either the police or other relevant organizations and authorities, as well as a trained trauma-informed clinician. Never put your or anyone else's safety at risk, like, for example, defenseless animals, children, or the elderly. Use the advice that I'm going to give you in this video at your own discretion. Whatever you do, it's your responsibility to keep yourself and others who may be vulnerable safe. Now, with that said, let's dive into how to torture a narcissist the right way. Number one, commit to a healing and recovery process. To begin with, break free for real and heal. This alone will be enough to not only inflict narcissistic injury by no longer being willing to play the game or play to the narcissist's ego, but it will also be the very thing that actually tortures the narcissist. Why? Because the more committed you are to your own healing and recovery process, the less power and control the narcissist is going to have over you. The less susceptible to being manipulated and exploited you are going to be. The less they are going to be able to get their sick kicks and dysfunctional needs met through you, not least of which being their insatiable need for significance and admiration. When you commit to a solid healing and recovery process, you'll be busy, focused on and preoccupied with your own healing and recovery process. So much so, they won't be able to use you as a source of narcissistic supply by deliberately baiting, targeting, triggering, and harming you. As you heal, as you recover, as you stay focused on yourself and stay in your own lane, the more you absolutely take your power back and, as a consequence, fully disempower the narcissist, at least where you're concerned, which is all that really matters. And this, my friends, is a beautiful thing. Number two, ghost the narcissist. That's right. Turn the tables and drop them like a hot rock, and do not look back. Block them across all platforms and adopt a "you're dead to me" attitude. This means stop talking to them, stop talking about them, stop thinking about them, and instead invest all of your time, energy, attention, and resources into healing and improving yourself. Make the decision to move on like you mean it. Do whatever you need to do to permanently break free, but don't stop there. Do the work to become a better person, the person who isn't an easy mark, who isn't a match to empathy-impaired emotional manipulators and toxic bullies and perpetrators. Rather, grow into the person you were always intended to be, the person who is standing fully in your power, sovereign, and free. And this requires that you get yourself to the place where, as far as you're concerned, they don't even exist, for real. And the truth is, it doesn't even matter if you have to fake it till you make it. Obviously, it's better if you can absolutely own and embody a posture of total indifference and do so authentically. But if you're not quite there yet, if you have to start from a place of acting as if, until you've traveled the path of healing and recovery and personal empowerment long enough to grow into a place of absolute indifference, so be it. The bottom line is, the moment you decide to ghost the narcissist, the moment you decide to drop them like a hot rock, the moment you decide to take your power back and cut ties for real, you are no longer a reliable source of narcissistic supply. You're no longer available to be manipulated, targeted, scapegoated, or otherwise abused. Instead, where the narcissist is concerned, you are coming from a place of complete and utter indifference. Absolutely not affected by the bullshit and the nonsense. Couldn't care less, Charlie, whether you live or die, is the attitude. When you communicate this attitude and posture through your behavior and non-action, your non-reactivity, your ability to hold the line when it comes to having established and maintaining no contact. I promise you, this complete and utter lack of care or concern, your total indifference, will be torturous for the narcissist. Whether they ever let on or not is another story. The irony is, in order to truly torture a narcissist, they can see that you don't even want to torture them. You simply do not care enough to bother. Whatever happens to them, you're indifferent. Your focus is on yourself and moving on, not them. And again, the irony is, that's the thing that tortures them more than anything. Now comment below and let me know whether or not you're finding value in this video. Let me know in the comments section below. Also, if you'd like to learn more about the possibility of working with me in one of my coaching programs, there's a link in the description below where you can apply to see if you qualify for a free one-on-one consultation with either myself or a member of my team. This is for you if you're ready and able to invest in yourself and your healing and recovery journey. If you want the pain to stop, you want to find a way out of the fog, confusion, self-doubt, fear, and anxiety brought on by having been exposed to empathy-impaired emotional manipulators who feel entitled to hurt you, and worse yet, blame you for the hurt they cause. If that's you, the link is in the comments below. Number 3, reinvent yourself. In other words, once you've broken free, do what you need to do to not only heal and get well, but also grow and evolve into your best self, the you that you came to the planet to be. The version of yourself that wouldn't give the narcissist the time of day if you met them now, at this new stage of your life and from this new perspective. Few things will inflict narcissistic injury and torture the narcissist like you morphing into the happiest, healthiest, most beautiful, soul-aligned, purposeful, driven, on path, on purpose, mission soul you are always intended to be. This means that you take your healing and recovery to the next level. You literally take the time and do the work to reinvent yourself from the inside out. You heal your wounds and traumas, yes, and you take care of all your fears and insecurities while you're at it. You do what you need to do to look your best and to feel your best, authentically and for real, again, from the inside out. If, as a result of losing yourself in narcissistically abusive relationships, you've let yourself go, it's time to glow up. The better you look, the better you feel. The better you feel, the better you look. How you look isn't everything, but don't kid yourself. It matters, and it has a massive impact on your sense of self-worth and self-esteem. So pull your shit together and put some effort into looking and feeling your best. You deserve to feel good, and you deserve to look good. More importantly, however, do the work to up-level your self-image, again, from the inside out, and become the empowered, high-value version of yourself you know you can be. The you that you know has always been inside of you, just waiting to step up and step out. Become willing to do whatever it takes, for as long as it takes, to become that person. Outgrow the narcissist and anything and anyone that is a vibrational match to pain, drama, and trauma. And in doing so, not only do you torture the narcissist, from a distance of course, but you also expose all the lies for what they are by being who you are. Who you become, who you were always meant to be, by virtue of who you are at your core, and how you show up and how you live your life. The bigger game you get to play. So much so that all the lies they've told about you just don't add up, simply do not make sense to any rational human being. Grow into that and be willing to be patient with yourself in this regard, and then go on to live your best life. That's number 4. The best and sweetest revenge there is moving on from narcissistic perpetrators and into living your best, happiest, most peaceful, harmonious, productive, prosperous, and impactful life. I promise you, it doesn't get any sweeter than that. I'm living proof. So by virtue of committing to a serious healing and recovery process, dropping the narcissist like the hot rock that they are, and reinventing yourself from the inside out, you will automatically upgrade not only yourself and your personal standards, but also your life and your lifestyle. Now, this may not happen overnight, but if you're committed, it will happen, and probably faster than you can imagine. Imagine if you were to get serious about changing your life for the better and really committing to the work and the process of what you could actually accomplish over the course of the next year or two. If you're committed, your life can be completely different and unrecognizable by this time next year. Imagine. What would that look like for you? What would that feel like for you? People often overestimate what they can accomplish in a week or a month, but then completely underestimate what they can accomplish in a year. If you want to torture the narcissist, get focused on creating your best life, no matter what it takes or how long it takes. The time is going to pass anyway. Where do you want to be in a year, 2, 3, or 5? Make it happen. And last but not least, if you want to torture a narcissist, make lots of money. Make money, lots of it, ethically, morally, in a way that serves the highest good for all concerned and brings massive value to your community and the marketplace, in a way that changes lives for the better, yours included. Few things will torture a narcissist more than not only knowing you've moved on and healed for real, grown into your best self, living your best life, but also you figured out how to generate an incredible freedom, safety, security, and comfort for yourself. You're well healed and well resourced. You're living an affluent and abundant life, and you ain't never looking back, baby. Not only will the narcissist burn with jealousy, but you'll have choices, opportunity, freedom, and all kinds of fun, growth, and empowerment at your fingertips. And before anyone starts dropping nasty and negative comments because I used the M word out loud, lean in. Let's have a little chat. If you still have fear, shame, guilt, or any discomfort over the concept of making lots of money in service of the highest good for all concerned, yourself included, you have work to do around money and probably some other self-worth issues to deal with as well. Here's what's true. You will never get poor enough to make a positive difference in your own life, never mind anyone else's. Money is neither good nor bad. It's neutral. It's a tool, a resource. It's an energetic currency that can be used in the service of good or bad. And what I know for sure is we need more good-hearted people who are well-resourced enough to not only create freedom, sovereignty, bliss, and joy for themselves, but also for the world at large. We need more good-hearted, well-intended people who are abundant enough, free enough, to get out into the world and make a difference in ways that actually matter. You can't do that if you're broke. And the truth is, like it or not, we get paid in direct proportion for the amount of value that we bring to the marketplace. So, figure out how to bring more value to the marketplace. And, while you're at it, how to do so in a way that makes a positive difference in the lives of others. Want to torture the narcissist? From a distance, of course. Heal your money shit and make lots of money. Heal and change your own life so much so that you can go out and create a massive positive impact in the ways that only you can. It's time now. And on that note, I'm going to call it a wrap. But before I do, I have a special announcement to make. You might be interested to know that the Ascension class is launching this spring, and I'm so beyond excited to bring you this next level of growth, expansion, and evolution that is this 8-week transformational coaching program. If you want to go deep with me into the work of reinventing yourself after narcissistic abuse, then this is for you. Be sure to click the link in the description below to apply to see if you qualify for a free one-on-one consultation with either myself or a member of my team.